So we want to test. What's left? The mantis arm, of course. Hey there, Poop. Where did I put? Must have put it in here. Yeah, assets. There we go. So this is the blade. This is what we're going to copy over. Yeah, what's your question? Hey there, Pixie. Hello, hello. How goes it? On my way home from work. Good. Get work done. Basically, when you use a union Boolean tool on combine something, it will have bad geometry. Pretty much. Usually you'd use the dissolve tools. So everybody can make the ears and tail work for touching. Good. Glad to hear that. Actually, I should probably move them all together. Let's see. If I do this, why wouldn't I just use this instead of? Yeah, you pretty much want to use your dissolve options, but basically you want to think of it like retopology almost. It's not that you're trying to keep that geometry. It's like it's just a good starting point with Boolean stuff. So you go in, fix it all, and just clean it up basically. Next project is Boop Animations Noise. Hello again, Snardom. Good morning or good afternoon. One of those. Something like that. Don't know how much open is going to happen there. Why is your blender green? I have a custom theme, which if you just Google search like Blender custom themes, you can find some pretty easily. but it's pretty cool. There's like really electric blue ones. There's just tons of different ones. Nice. Blender is still not my friend. I relate to that. It takes a while to get used to it. If you ever, if get used to is the right thing to say. Do you use Quad Remesher add-on? I don't do many of the remeshing add-ons. I've heard good things, um, but I've just found that I prefer to know how it was made. Um, just kind of like the Boolean thing is like some cleanup is definitely required um, some of the times. I think it's good if you are used to having those kinds of shortcuts, or not shortcuts, but um, starting points. Absolute Poop Ian McGlasham has some good short bits on hard surface modeling, Boolean like operation. Hammers on good topology and how to fix those things. Oh, okay. For some reason, since the whole Avi is one mesh now, so I cannot remove ears or tail or clothing. No idea why. Same freaking file. So here, my character is one mesh, but this is a different. This is a separate object. So if there's separate objects inside of Blender, like this, with the little triangle, then you should they should be separate objects in Unity. First time I sent the file, I could. Now I cannot. Did you make it into a prefab? Snap. Okay, let me back up real quick. While this is separate, let's make sure that we just save these ones here. If you did prefab, need to try it more some other day. It got bad. If I did prefab, you can right click on the object and say unpack prefab. Now it would still look like separate objects in Unity, but it would say something like, "Oh, you can't move this" or something like that. Um, so that sounds like your situation. accidentally deleted too much. We need the tips here. It could also just be that you actually have the wrong thing selected. Um, when you add ears, you add them into the hierarchy. So if you're moving the body, the ears are going to move with the head, as you might expect. It's kind of like this nested structure. Um, okay, so we're going to take one more thing. Oh, this is why it's so slow. One more thing from the Mantis Blade file. Which is pretty much everything. What won't I be taking? Very little. Hmm. Just is going to be very tricky to get that to work like we'd want it to. All right, so this is what we're taking. Boom, boom. Oh, okay, this is not quite right. Let's back up again. I do need it to be parent to this. All right, perfect. Because we need the bones. Give me the bones. All right. Ah! I need to turn down my. Hello. Welcome to the stream. We're working on getting some Mantis Blade stuff set up for this avatar. But welcome, welcome, welcome. You're having a good day. Hello. Wow. I just got to follow. Thank you for the follow, Vesper TV. Interesting. That's not what we want. We'll have to redo that. Sound alert jump scare. Yeah, here's what we're looking at right now. This is the boy right here. He's coming out pretty darn well. And we're just trying to add this Mantis Blade. Now, hide this. So this is what we can do. We can add this section here. Which isn't really a perfect fit, but it should get the job done. Looking forward to seeing what you're going to do for the blade animation. Stick it out. so here are the two sections we're looking at right now. But we don't want the mantis blade, we just want these two. Interesting. What are these? So that's this front section and something else. Front and side section. Okay. All right. And then this, let's actually just go ahead and pin everything. This is the section we're adding. Okay, that's what I thought. Not everything is connected, which is fine. So we're going to have to do some manual labor here, just straightening all this out. All right, almost there. Oops. If you don't mind me asking, since I started watching, do you think your commission requests have gone up or not? The amount of requests hasn't really changed, but that's just because of how often I go looking for commissions. I would say people immediately asking if they can commission me has gone up. I think that there's, but also, I'm outside the price range of just like someone who is just only slightly interested in VR chat or doesn't have a job. That's not to say disparaging, just it's kind of reality of. But in terms of like interest, definitely getting a lot of interest, which is good. But I only have so many days in the week, so I have to be very careful about kind of overbooking myself, which has been a very serious problem for me in this last like year or so. It's just very easy to put a little bit too much on my plate. So it's not a bad thing in the sense that I have the work I'm looking for, but it can make for some difficult work-life balance. Currently not in a meeting for one. Hey! Well, hey there, Arctic. Hello, hello. But what's cool is like, I just see so much potential in VR chat. It's like, this is where I'm at currently. I really want to probably start switching more over to products and stuff. Kind of really have to give that a good, solid go. So I think once this next bout of commissions kind of lapses, then I'll probably be trying to switch over to products and stuff. Do more bases, things like that. All right. So now, gotta briefly get the files. Boy, I do not know Unity that well. Yeah, Unity can be a little tricksy. What? Right. Redo that again. Bam. Boom. All right. Pulled into a meeting. I'm out of a meeting. I'm into a meeting. Snip, snap, snip, snap. All right, so this is the new segment, the new arm. Let's see how well it holds up. So let's go to shading for the body. And then we want to adjust this. All right. So now so we were able to get that original texture onto this other arm. So it looks closer to what we would expect, but certainly not quite correct. So how to get that looking proper? This is what it looked like originally. So first is these pieces up here do need to be included, which is a little annoying since they're kind of like removed from it right now. This part. And okay, gotcha. So these segments are actually attached, basically. That's what we're seeing. What we're seeing. What we've got here. Little Luxaroonie. Doop, doop. Doop. wants to go out of the room. But I'm not going to let her. I'm not going to let her out.
You want to go outside? You want to go outside, little Tribuni? First, you have to say hi. Oh, I'm the kitty cat.
I'll be calling 911. Cat police! Cat police! Kitty! She's gone already, like the wind. All right, so now we got this thing. And we basically want to attach it right here. Is this in the right spot still? I believe so. Yes. Okay. All right. And that's pretty close to what it was. But we're not quite there. Almost there. Very close, but not quite there. What we want now is, if we look at this one, we can see where the seam is. And I guess it's basically there. All right. We're just missing something. Is it backwards? Just rotate it. Mm-hmm. These shape keys are just busted. All right, now we can go here. And we can take these bones. And this one. Going to separate. Basically just trying to line them up with the object. It's pretty close. It's going to be hard to get exact. I think we can get pretty darn close. Something right there. Select it. Combine it. Move them to this layer. All right. So now we've got all the bones on one layer. And they should work once we combine this here. Gotcha. No. Okay. All right. So now it should be centered. Centered properly. Need it to rotate properly is going to be another story. But am I going to use the bones for this? I don't know. This one came out really well. Here. There's a spot it has to line up with. Where's that spot? Right here. Why isn't it moving anything else? Shouldn't this be moving? Or it just opens up, stuff stays up? Um, I'll separate again. And for these, I'll have to do it one section at a time. Otherwise, it'll merge improperly. Ah, I see. Okay. It's that this side is not going to be seen. can add this to a vertex group. We'll call normalize. And we're gonna go to here, shape keys, delete all the shape keys. Then we're gonna add a data transfer modifier, which we'll target this with. And it's going to take the face corner data, custom normals, nearest face interpolated, only for our normalized group. Gotcha. All right. We're actually going to replace that with a cylinder. Just going to work a little bit better, I think. There we go. All right, fix those normals up. Go ahead and just apply that. Bring back this tube, delete the tube. Okay, but now it should be looking a lot more seamless when these pull apart. Nice. Okay, so how to actually hide this thing in the arm? That's going to be tough. So looking at it, this section and this section must be the length of the forearm, right? That's what makes sense. Also, this should be going right here, if I remember correctly. All right. So that's a start. And then we need to shrink it. It doesn't look half as menacing though. I like this size. Anything smaller than that's going to feel a little bit too small. But it's just, there's not that much forearm for the blade to go into. it shrinks to fit. I think that's what's going to happen. Oh, just cursor to selected. This select the cursor. Thank you. All right. Then there's got to be a way to straighten these perfectly. Blender, straighten, bone. Okay, I need to do it. So what we want to do is find a point on the mesh that works for placing the bone. So right here. Bam. Then we put the butt of that there. And then we go back to the tip. Put the cursor back over there. Take this, put it there. I swear that's not what I'm selecting. Then put the cursor back. Shrink. But now it is for sure centered on the blade and pointing at the tip. Nice. Do the same here. All right. All right. So now the hope is that when I move these back on their axis in pose mode, they actually back. They do. Still a little bit too high, but at least it's all the way back now. Okay. Whew. A challenge. Challenge. It's just gonna be too big. Actually, it'll have an outline, so it should be dark. Let's just get it in, see what it looks like. Oh, before we do that though, Control Tab, Shift M, bring in this bone. So this, It doesn't matter. Okay. I think we'll want these bones that we just added. To be parented to this. And additionally, we need to rename these bones. Rig. No. Confused. C underscore. Damn it. I did a bunch of random vertex groups to my body. We gotta go through this and clean up some stuff. But actually, rename first. All right, that should be all of them. Which means we now can go through here. Basically delete everything that isn't the CC groups. That should be everything. I guess our concern is everything signed. Okay, so this is what is unassigned right here. And this one, we'll assign to the twist bone. All right, seems like almost everything is moving. What's this? Oh, with the this little tiny piece. Where is that? There it is. Okay. There we go. Things are working better. Gimme. Gimme. All right, it's just loading right now. Uh-huh. Perfect. Actually, that. Oh no, this is not the updated version. That looks the same. Not the same. Not the same. Okay, well, let's actually merge after we clean up those vertexes. Vertexes. So I'm pretty sure all this stuff here is not our normal hands. So let's go Control Tab, Weight Paint. Just click them. Yeah. Okay. So these here are all from. So we go ahead and delete these. Okay. Yay. Cleaned up. Then we can combine these and combine them with the body. Everything should be combined. Yes. Save, file, export, AutoRig Pro. Loading, loading, loading. Oh, perfect. That does look good, though. It's a little different on the hand or the arm, but it still matches the overall look. Nice. That is good news. Next, for the Mantis Blade material, I'm surprised they didn't include a material. Oh well, we'll make one. Let's take the gun, duplicate it, pix, Mantis Blade. Do you know where Scooby Dooby Doo is? Probably getting stoned. No, don't know. Searching for Scooby Snacks. He's always on the run. They're just searching for him. Show Baruch, which we will invert. Tonic. And that's pretty much it. Does that look right? I think so. It's supposed to be dark. Excuse me. Glowy. Most important, gotta kill people with neon. At least I can see what kills him. Exactly. Ugh. Excuse me. Oh, where's that knife? Oh, there it is. Found it. It was inside me. I'm dying. It was inside you. The knife was inside me all along. Oh, you can see the seams on the edges of this quite easily. That's a little bit unfortunate. But is it just due to the mantis blade having an outline? Probably. Mhm. So I think we'll get rid of the outline on the mantis blade. That way we can't see the seams, and it looks dope. Most importantly, dope. I still haven't figured that out. Sometimes it does that instead of actually hiding them. You're right. Sometimes it does that instead of that. Sometimes it does the thing with the stuff. You installed UT99. Get some food. See you later. Hey, sounds good, Arctic. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Hope catch you tomorrow. Bye. I feel like I turn into this lecherous person looking at the screen. Look at this. It's only X tries. Why isn't this hiding the blade? Is there another blade hidden behind the blade? Doubt it. No. So why does it just change color instead of disappearing? Let's reset this. likes to change color instead of resetting because, like you said, sometimes it likes to do that instead of that. Exactly. I'm on it today. Oh, you know it. Hmm. That's fascinating. Maybe it's because they aren't separated yet. That they have to be separated in order for it to work properly. Interesting. Come on. Load. Okay, nothing's changing on this one, so I think that I can go ahead and get rid of it. Interesting. Okay, so that's odd. It's very odd. But we freed up a slot, which is good. And then for the Mantis Blade, we just want this section. It's really hard to. Maybe I can do. This. Take this bone, select it. There we go. Now that we've done that, we can pin everything, make sure Live Unwrap is off. It is. Move this up one. Now we have the ability to disable just this section of mesh. Okay. Bam. You still do Blender tutoring. I don't teach a class anymore, but the idea of doing a Blender class is still quite appealing. Oh, why can't I turn this off? Can I not turn off the gun either? Interesting. How about the TechWare? This is 8.1. On 8.2. Ah, okay. That's probably what it is. I'm on a slightly different shader. Then when we do that, works fine. Awesome. Okay, so now, boom. Hey, there we go. All right. So now we can turn that on and off. Next, we need to create an animation for it opening. It's not too bad. We just pop it open. So first things first, let's create a new split here. This is our timeline. And then this one will be our dope sheet action editor. And we'll create a new Pix Mantis Blade open. Just Mantis Blade. Okay. Then for all of these, we'll take them and keyframe. Then, so this is the default state. And then from 5 to 10, up here. And at this point, on 5, we'll have it do the actual unfolding. So first we'll move this here. And then just as a contrast, we will do this. So now we can go between the two. Tink, tink. Nice. And then here, take these both. Point to G, I, Y. Ching, ching. So the initial state is going to be a little bit awkward. I think we're going to have to scale it. No, we will have to. There's no if, and, or buts about it. Got it. Ching. It should be pretty quick. Should be pretty quick. Hopefully. Do I miss school? I miss being in an environment surrounded by people that were learning. I get a little bit of that through Twitch, but it is different than like a university environment where like everyone's kind of doing things. College was a lot of fun because you meet people that share your passions, which is cool. I like that a lot. So in that sense, yes, but I was not a great student. I had a lot of trouble concentrating, which may not surprise anyone. So that was a difficulty. But overall, I liked school. I liked it. I think school gets better throughout your life, but it it's just a chore or an errand when you start out, and eventually you find what you like, and then you learn that instead. Want to tell you a story? Well, oh, welcome to. Oh, missing the bone or the arm chassis opening up. Hated school, love learning, hate school. Yeah, I think again, it really does come down to your company and like the teachers. School itself is kind of a neutral thing in that regard. It's like, you know, it's like school is the library. It basically is a library, you know. It's kind of neutral. The people in the library can make or break whether or not you're having a good time in there. About 2 weeks ago, me and my friends didn't want to go to school geography exam, so we skived lesson. So went to the toilet, and there was 5 of us. What's I've never heard the word skived. Gotcha. That's fine. Hey, this isn't school. I think this one folds forward. I think it goes like this. Well, that's well, I'm don't judge you for skipping classes. It happens every now and then. Feels old. um, I remember in high school. I suppose what would be college for UK students. Um, but in high school, I went to started singing "Call Me Maybe" on the toilet. Noise. But there was this teacher in high school that I had, and he was going insane. He was legitimately going insane. And we broke the toilet. Sounds like a shitty situation. Oh, I didn't record those. Dang it. Um, the lid fell off because we started jumping like that because it was so cool. Well, I'm glad you had a good time. Toilet paper like a mummy. 0.6. Okay. So now that should be recorded. Chink, chink. Nice. That looks pretty cool. So let's export again, but with animations. I can show you the video. I'll take a look at another time. Take a look at it at another time. I'm glad that phones, especially recording videos, was not as popular when I was growing up. That really feels to me like just a good chance of you just get stuck with certain things, you know? Like benefits of old the stupid shit I did is nowhere to be seen. Exactly. the file, the animation. We do want to import animation. Just this one animation. And just from 5 to 10 seconds. Or actually, let's do 0. And duplicate it. We'll call this Mantis Blade open. Be a great idea to see a video. I think, well, it's just 10 seconds. I'll check it out in a little bit. Let me finish this work first. You can post it to Discord if you'd like, or send it to me. Open 5 to 10. Close. Oh, yeah. I think I can just place backwards. Let's apply that. And the mask. Let's make a mask for this. Nations, clothing. Need a folder for the Mantis Blade. Ran out of work to do again. Well, good. Chill, relax, light up. I don't want to open that. I didn't want an animation clip. I wanted an animator avatar mask. Pix V2 Mantis Blade. There we go. Here, I'm going to take in this and import, toggle all. We just want the arm. All right. That should have clicked them all. Hey, follow. Rogue64, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Hope you're having a good day. We're working on getting a Mantis Blade popping out of this guy. I am. Just had pizza rolls. Good. It's definitely a tasty treat. I'm kind of jealous, actually. I've been thinking about what I want for dinner. Just in here, salivate at the thought. Maybe I'll get pizza tonight. Maybe I'll get pizza. All right, so now we've created the open for the animation. Now we can duplicate it, move it over here. And just want to make sure. It always does this. It likes to make keyframes for all the shape keys, but we don't want that. No, we don't want that. Okay, so now let's add should just be a toggle. Simple. Call it Pix V2 / Mantis Blade. Yeah. Bam. Confirm. I sent it all in the Discord, man. I can't stop laughing just looking at the pictures. We'll check it out. Seems like y'all are having fun. Oh, nice. Okay, that one I'll share as well. Look at this beautiful, beautiful mummy here. Yep, don't miss high school. Yeah, that's definitely a time. A time. All right, Mantis Blade on. Let us drop this in here. And we can just drop this one there and hit it with the -1 speed. Now we should be able to toggle in between the two with this parameter. It's the only reason I'm going to be missing school. No other reason. Fair. Again, it's all about the company. Company, good friends, all that jazz. All right. I'm excited for this. Let's check it out. Almost. Oh, it has to toggle the clip shape as well. That looks cool though. Nice. Dope. I swear these seams were a little harder to see before. Probably unavoidable though. Well, I know how I could fix it if I wanted to. Panels popping open, always nice. Absolutely. The most anime of things to happen. Okay, but let's get the blade in there. I am Namai. Interesting. Guess we got caught after all that. I am not surprised. The loud singing may have tipped them off. Possibly. Possibly. Potentially. Oh, I can't record this till I lock the material together. So the mantis blade. I need this and just that one. Then we can lock it in. Little bean, but they didn't even know about it. It was the cameras that betrayed us. The police state. The police state. Okay, so here we want the blade to turn on basically right here. So it should be 0 here and 1 here. All right. But it's not discarding for some reason. I can see it there. Was it just the preview? Let's see. Bam. Huh. That's fucking awesome, though. I think I got it backwards because I can see the tip of the blade in there. Okay, so that's what's going on. We just put the animation values in incorrectly, so it should be right because that means disabled. This means visible. So now play. That. Oh yeah. Okay, I think we're gonna do some tweaks to how it actually unfolds. But it's looking quite nice. Overall. So, what we're going to change is in here. So, we're going to take this value, or these keyframes for these two objects, duplicate them, overwrite those. So it doesn't unfold, but it goes here. I should probably look up how this actually works. Nah. Okay, let's look. Let's watch it. Gimme. Why is it moving all of them? Oh, I see. Okay. So we want this first one here to pop out. Like right about say Alt G. And then move down a little bit later and Alt G. So now it ching actually kind of opens up. And just to give it some niceness, kind of have it overshoot a little bit. Yeah, that feels nicer. All right. File, export, auto rig pro. Bam. Save. Same as an artist and a musician. It's true. Okay, now that we've done that, Kai, welcome. Hello. Hello. We can go ahead and grab those animations here. Copy. That should copy all the values, I think. And then go to here and paste them. No, doesn't look like it did. And that's because we need to go to the animation and actually change it here as well. So we go here and we just say 15. I haven't been around in a bit, but hope you're good. I appreciate you coming by, Kai. I'm doing well. I hope the same of you. Hopefully it's a little warmer where you're at. No more winter, terrible winter weather. Winter's great, though. Keeps people away. It's warmer. Well, I suppose that's one way to look at it. I like being cold. Choo, choo. Why isn't it opening there? Okay, but because I haven't updated it yet. I need to go here. Boom. Sorry, y'all. Getting very distracted right now. Very distractible. There should be some keyframes here. Huh. Did this not update? Do. Hmm. Did it not export the full thing? Should go at least to 13. Okay, that's what we have here. We have 13. So play. But it's not getting what? What's missing? Should be including all the blades. Oh. Expand. Here. Mantis. So all the mantis blades are ready. Okay. And yet, this is not opening. And it should be saving position and rotation, but it doesn't go all the way to 3 or 13, frame 13. That's what we should see. Let's just refresh it real quick. Turn off import animation and turn it back on. Have you tried turning it back on and off again? One second. Distraction. Distraction! Still ends before. Is this something with how it's being baked out? Animations, frame range, all. um, yeah, should be there. Oh, I gotta pay attention. I'm getting distracted. Should be correct. Why isn't it seeing the full range? Blender to Unity animation import has consistently been very difficult. Dun, dun. Why? It just doesn't want to import that. I even have the full range. Let's just isn't working. Let's delete this and this. Why? Import again. Bam. Says from there to 13. Now we have a frame all the way out there. But is it the correct frame? Add, set this to 5. Say Mantis Blade. Open. And slap in that mask. All right. Okay. Looks like it's something about the mask that's not importing. The tips. Just the tip. Just the tip. Clearly the bones are there. Just the tip. You ever eat some food you don't want to see any more food ever again? Yes, the sushi all you can eat days. Delicious, wonderful, but always a little too much. So what is this missing? A follow? Zed, Leland, welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. We're working on making a mantis blade arm. Hello, hello. How are you doing? So this one we need to use this transform from this body, import skeleton, top all. But I want these. And it says the tip right there. Tip. Just the tip. So it should be working. Let me go back to here. Just woke up. Ideal. Deal. It's the ideal way to be living. Copy from other mask. Apply. It just doesn't want to save that value. It doesn't want the value. So strange, because in here, if we play it, see it opening. Okay, so we can see it opening and doing the full extension like we want. So there's something about what's getting baked here that isn't working properly. Let's go ahead and just click these. What they do, hit apply. All right, there we go. So something about the baking itself, but that looks like it has the value. Sure, looks like it's extending. Okay. I don't see any animation value there. Did we apply this? It is applied. Maybe it only leads up to 08. Maybe I'm just incorrect. Copy. Paste. Should at least go to 10. Should be opening until 15. Which means this isn't going to work. Why? Oh, there we go. Interesting. I'm a little confused by that, but also pleased that it's working now. Ching. Nice. Blade arm. That's dope. Looking sharp, and off the pun corner I go. Get out of here! Gosh dang it, Snardom. This movement on this one's a little fun, but I think it works perfectly. Most importantly, it disables itself so that we can't see it. Now we just need to push this below the surface and this, and we're good to go. That is the menu I need to learn how to access. What, the animation menu? Or the pun corner? Send you to the pun corner. It's a cursed one, unfortunately. There be ghosts. It's always nice to see how a few useful 1-second animation frames can make so much a difference. Oh yeah, absolutely. I believe Unity does do some interpolation as well. All right, let's just make sure we're not on a blend shape. Perfect. Now this bone here, or these bone. I don't want to warp the shape of this, so I do have to actually move these. You ready to go work for Disney now? Indeed. Oh, this is tough. How do I move this? I think there's only one way to really make that happen. It's this. cursor right there. I take it back. Take it. Similar idea, but we'll start from the wrist. So put the cursor here. Well, then we take these segments. Well, we do rotate them from that point. But the next spot we rotate will be this one. That should work nicely. All right. So that got tucked away. Next is this little piece up top. What is this? Nothing. Well, that makes it easy. Shrink it. Move it down a little. Boom. Done. Okay. I'm going to go to the restroom. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Well, Kakashi, is that you? 1,000 years of death. Okay, what next? So we got the blade opening and closing. Nice. And it looks good. There's really not too much to do there. The gun's working. There's a little bit of tweaking to do on the outfit. So we just want to take these and cut them. A beauty triangulation. Make sure everything's nicely straightened out. Perfect. I never did this one either. Bam. Bada bing, bada boom. All right, that's a lot nicer. Sometimes the more stretched out vertices tend to get a little wobbly. So it's a quick fix. Would you know how to change my proportional editing radius to default or something? So IDKY it's super high. When I edit one vertex with an L, it just moves the whole mesh, and I keep scrolling. It does not change. Kind of depends on zoom level. Just use a scroll wheel to decrease it if you don't see the tool anymore. Yeah, if you're scrolling on the scroll wheel and nothing's happening, it should be pretty sensitive. Just export this. I feel like it did. Did not. So the question now for our mantis blade is what's the nicest way to open it? Because it shouldn't be on like a hair trigger gesture. Kind of depending on zoom level. If I tried zooming in and out, is there a way to set it to default or something? It does have a reset to default value. If you right click it, that might work. Other than that, I don't think I've ever seen any settings to adjust the influence. Yeah, proportional editing size, perhaps. You can use the scroll wheel or page up, page down, apparently, but it's to do nothing. Apparently, page up, page down on your keyboard will do something. is that? Ah, here you go. So when you have it on and you do a move, you have your proportional size here. Though I don't know if that changes anything the next time. It looks like it did. Let's say G, click 10. G, yeah, okay. So yeah, if you do a move action, you'll have it in here. 820 lol. Yeah, that might be a little too much. Me neither. I just in this image they had a screenshot. A screenshot. I should unfold it more often. I do wish there was like a, if you make a change or do a move or something, some sort of like blend in between. Like say you move from A to B, after you do the move, you should be able to slide it along position. I think that'd be so cool. All right. Top of the head's looking better. I think we're good to go. I think we are. So let's go ahead and upload. No, we need to make the animator expression menu. So before we had toggles for the jacket, we still have a jacket toggle, still have a mask tool, lay down menu. Might as well put everything in here. Yeah. Say Mantis blade. Yeah, it's got to be a toggle. That's the only way it's going to work nicely. There's probably some cool ass change we could make, but I think that's for the best. Parameters, we got the Mantis blade. None of these are all context, so I don't have to sync those. Those will be synced automatically. I want the hoodie. Let's change it. Should be pix v2 slash hoodie. Copy that. Paste it here. Oh, and then pix v2 gut. Is it visible? Is it? And default should be off for the blade, on for the hoodie, and on for the gun. And then we hook it up to the menu. Parameters now. Now we can tweak it on the menu. So Mantis blade toggles the pix v2 Mantis blade boolean. Then on here, another toggle for the gun. And lastly, the hood. All right. Toggle. Woody. All right. I think. Oh, one more thing. The laser on the gun. Say Pix V2 slash gun laser. Nice. Confirm. And I think we already have the animations. Though I did realize just now that if I take my animations and all I do is copy them, copy the keyframe like this, and I set it so it's 0 here and 1 here, then I can use them both. And I can use it there, gun laser, and then here, gun laser, but -1 speed. So that way it's the same animation, it just turns it on or off because it's writing a default. The more you know. And that tool I bought, the Dread tools right here. I mean, that's how quick it was to set up that animation there. Usually, even just setting up all these different states takes so much time. That was just a drop down. It made the parameter for me. All I really want to do is just rename this part. And move it there. But very useful. Bada boom. Save. Okay. So now all the animations are in. We have the toggles. Should be good. Should be good to go. Let's just go in here really quick to the rig, make sure everything's rigged properly, and we'll move on. Favorite thing to do. So you go in here, pose, reset, sample, enforce, apply, and usually gets rid of any issues. Ignore the hood stretching. Savvy's so cool in VR. I think so as well. Very pumped for it. Oh, one other change. Parachute hood. Hey there, Angel Star. Welcome, welcome. How is your day going? So we need to change the texture right here on this strand. It is missing some details. Bum, 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 bum. Reference. Drop this. My day is going well. How about you? Parachute hood. It's going quite well. Feeling a lot more productive today. Feel like last week I've just been struggling a little bit, but now it's coming together. I think I have the text incorrectly here. I'm not sure. It does not quite match what we have here. By the way, did you see my latest model that I posted on Discord? I don't think I did. Let's take a look. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Hey, that looks really good. Nice. Very satisfying. A little swoop on the bottom. Get hard as well. Looks great. Boom.
Nice. That's very awesome. I really like the chair. Interesting little design.
I improved a lot. That is the best part of 3D, working in 3D that I found. It's like the there's just consistent growth with 3D work. We don't really get that with 2D. Hey, no problem. So this text here, this one on the right, where is it in these layers? Holy moly. What am I looking at? Is that one and this one? Okay, here it is. So this is boom. Oh wait, but we don't want to delete it. Just want to fill. And oh, we do want to delete it. Why not delete that? We want to duplicate this. Move it up. Move it over. Let's actually just go ahead and delete the layer mask. All right, so what was this symbol again? I think, no, it's this one. Okay, it is this one here. So first we will move it over a little bit, select this portion here, invert the selection, and hit it with a mask. Oops, like that. All right. Then select this. Go through, just paint out the mask. Bam. All right, works. Then we'd like to fill this in with white. Pretty sure. This may prove to be quite difficult, actually. All right, let's go back to Blender really quick. Let's go to our shading, or UV editing. We want to open the decal image here. We can refresh it. We get our new updated one. And then here on our tassel, we need to adjust some step. Oh, it's up here now. Okay. We can just move it down for a moment. Now, GY -1. Boom. I'm on the wrong map. I need to be on this map. Ooh, a lot of moving parts right now. All right, there we go.
All right, we just need to move this white square down a little ways, and then we're fine. Thankfully, it does not interfere with this image, which is good. That's what I was afraid of. All right, so now let's go ahead and export. All right, I got another 30 minutes worth of work. Export jutsu. All right. So this didn't update because we did not send out the updated image. Just 1 second, y'all. Very good. That is to the right folder. Kawaii desu. Hi for the new Avia. Ai. It's the kawaii cam. Oh, so close. So close. Just these little tassels here. That's what it looks like. Yeah. Perfect. Just extend it straight down, maybe a little bit over just in case. Bam, bam. And boom. Yes. Replace. Bam, bam. Oh. Just this little sliver. Uh-oh. I'm glad I went back in. There we go. There we go. Perfection. All right. Let me get out of here. My images are good. Yada, yada, yada. Everything's looking quite good. There's some more optimization to do in a moment, but I would like to get character in Unity or in VR chat and test it. Might be able to get this under polygon count. Maybe. It depends on the arm. Shouldn't be any avatar descriptor. Pipeline, I mean. Perfect. Build and publish. Use Boyami. Yes, I do. Yes, that was one of my favorite shapers. Time to make it Quest compatible. That's at least another day's worth of work. Battle engineer. Hello, hello. Yeah, hello, default cube. Neat. I love the just allow me to do a lot of nice, nice, like
All right, no more lag. Gosh darn it. There we go. But yeah, the Poyomi shaders are awesome. I use them with every avatar. There has yet to be an avatar I don't use. All right, just take this off. Nope. No more lag for now. Probably a little bit of lag here. It seems to be my CPU. But yeah, the Poyomi shader is great. You can use it in a bunch of places. You can even use the Poyomi shader in products you sell. The MIT license is very expansive. Can't use the latest version, but you can use pretty much any. I think it's Pix feature. One way I found to deal with lag is let OBS have its own core, not let Unity touch that core. Interesting. Huh. I don't know how to do that. That's pretty cool, though. For core zeros. You can adjust affinity in the task manager. Interesting. Yeah, I've never goofed around with that stuff. Get my chair out of the way. Lux. Cat is yelling. What? My cat just wants to sit outside and yell. It was not started. Context core 0 is the default core for anything that isn't using multi-core. Gotcha. By the way, we can't see your screen. No worries. It's coming up. It's coming up. Coming up. It's happening.
Tank the tank. Oh, I have to reach out to him soon. He did a nice review for me. Nice. Everything seems to be working well. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Blah, 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 blah. I need to anchor to the world. There we go. Yes. The tassels are on the wrong shoulder. Or no, they're only on one shoulder. Interesting. Tassel needs to be changed. Butt check. Butt check. That's good. All right. Ugh. This is all of them. Should be able to grab the gun right now. That's not working. Okay. We'll have to check that out. The laser, though. You guys see a laser? I can't see a laser on the gun. Oh, nice. Oh, laser's on. Nice. Okay, perfect. Laser toggle works. The mantis blade. Nice. Needs to be bigger. I think we'll scale it up maybe 4 times. All right. Hoodie. Nice. Hair is working. Mask toggles. Everything's working nicely. Jacket toggles working as well. All right. Not sure what's going on with the gun. Everything else looks awesome. All right. Oh, did you? Exit. Where'd it go? There. Oh, counts as daily VR exercise, right? Absolutely. Every step counts. Every step counts. All right, so everything was working except for the gun, which is good. And I know that the animations for the gun are working fine when it's in the logic, so it has to be something with them. The issues could be the FX controller. I do think it's in the FX controller for sure. We are using the correct one, but it has to be something with the contact centers. And that's why. There we go. So right now, these weren't looking for anything. They need to be looking for the hand. The hands. Okay. All right. And this one actually needs to be looking for a custom one. Got it. And they both do. Got it. Because this one sends out a custom one. These ones look for the hands. All right, so that should be pretty much it for it. Let's just upload again and then test again. Because I was testing that was working fine. The logic. Which means I wasn't actually triggering the parameters. Just knows the poly count pain. Yeah. We're gonna see if we can get that under after we finish testing up here. Should be getting close. We have 19,000 if we want to get under 70K, which is a lot. Is a lot. But I have a feeling there's a lot in the Mantis arm, which is the whole thing. I mean, this itself is the 9K. So hopefully we can optimize that a little bit more. But let's hop back in VR. VR round 2. Has anyone used the Quest 2 lay down feature? Apparently you can switch it so you can lay down. I've not tried that yet. Oh, welcome back, Gris. One area could be unseen tries, such as side pants. You'll never see lay down. I just switched off of Quest after like 5 years. Yeah, apparently they just added a feature where you can rotate your play space, which is cool. Something that really should have been there since the beginning. This definitely needs to be bigger. Yeah. Feels kind of wimpy right now. Come on, gun. Why? You shimmy in. Thanks. All right. Okay, that's annoying. Oh. Thing. Trying out the new avenue.
Indeed, welcome back, Icarus. Went to hang out with friends for a bit. Well, that isn't a problem at all. We're happy to have you back. Yeah, so the gun. The gun should be working. So let's say play. Should start out on the hip. Let's go. Pew pew. The pew pew. All right, so guns on the hip. Now to get off the hip, it needs gesture left to equal 1. Right. And it needs the hand to be touching it. If it's going to the left hand, it needs the corresponding hand to be touching it. These ones trigger these variables. No, they don't. That's what it is. No, they don't. I must have changed the parameter name at some point. There we go. Okay. No, it should work. Those holster names are fine. That's fine. It's fine. That's okay. That's fine. There we go. Isn't there a thing that allows you to test these things in Unity Editor? Yes, but some things are still hard to test. I can always test by manually adjusting the parameters while I'm playing, but that I at that point I'm just verifying that the logic works, but not necessarily what's outside of that, which is the actual VR chat interactions to get it to work. That makes sense. Like you can test Fizzbones in Unity without VR? Correct. Correct. It's green. The mask. How'd you get that animation window up? In here, I'm sorry, in Blender? Or in Unity. In Unity, all the animation stuff is tucked into the FBX file. So if you make a animation in Blender, first you have to make sure that in your FBX settings that you do include your animation, that you bake it. And then you go in here, you click on animation, but it's in the FBX file, and then to import it from a file, it has to be here. Well, side windows, this one here, no. So this one is its own window, but you can always find it up here. Window, animation, animation. So that one's pretty straightforward. Animator is its own thing, but all the windows are just in the window tab. In the window tab. The toggles will be there in the animator. Got it. Yes, exactly. So what we're going to do right now, we're going to take this, we're going to scale it way up. Kind of an insane degree. I'd rather it feel a little bit too big. Also, that's what she said. All right. Can never use that new version.
that should be all that needs to be changed. Chink, chink. Though it does, no, the bottom's opening up. Something you could do is have the blade scale in and out, or is that all I think it is? Yes, indeed. I do have it scaling. It's the only way the container, the forearm, is just not actually big enough for the object, for the claw. The claw. All right, so that should update the animation. But then I still need to pull the animation keyframe keyframes out. Let's make sure. Yeah, it looks bigger. So we take these values, copy them, go to my actual animation I'm using, and paste them here. Bam. And it should work. I still use 2.79, so this UI is different. I think it's at 3.51 now. Yes, it is. It's moving quickly. They're coming out with new stuff all the time. I used to feel like I was very caught up, and now I feel behind again. Oh yeah, that definitely feels bigger. Chink, 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 chink. Oh, noise. That's really fun. um, okay, I am gonna change how the mantis blade works. I'm gonna change how it works. So basically, all I'm gonna add is for the on. We'll add one more Boolean value. Pix v2 slash mantis blade gesture. Okay. What we can do is make another transition. So it can either go this way. I have too many things to relearn. Can you scale the bone in Unity? Maybe using a scale in expression. You could. I could have keyframed it through Unity itself, but I wanted to keep it in Blender because that's where I wanted to be doing my animation work and my modeling work. Just trying to keep a separation of responsibilities between the software. Though importing animations to a VRChat character through Unity is a pain because it always makes keyframes for your blend shapes. Always. So then we're going to add this second mantis blade gesture. So if mantis blade gesture is on, then you'll be able to trigger the mantis blade at any point. One. Oh goodness. And what should be it should be a fist, right? It's got to be gesture gesture right equals 1. Too many programs, not enough brain power. Just need to get that, Neuralink. Good to go. Dust off the old brain. Gesture is false. Otherwise, it can return when gesture right does not equal 0 and is true. There we go. Have you tested each finger works correctly yet? Yes, I do that in the rigging process. Which this character I rigged quite a while ago. This is actually a second fit for a character. Yeah, we set it up so now we should have the option to add this parameter mantis blade gesture here. And defaults. I don't know. First you with manual weight paint. Oh, you're heading out, Era? Hey, sounds good. Mess my snake I made. Oh, send pictures of your snake. But I hope you have a great rest of your day, Era. Thank you for coming by. Good luck with your animation desires. I want to see a snake. Sounds. All right, so this should be good. Now we just want to make a menu here, make a sub menu, Pix V2 sub menu, mantis blade, and we'll switch this from a parameter to a sub menu. Drop in that sub. Hate when I do that. Drop this into the sub menu, and in here it looks exactly the same, but it's not. Now add in the mantis blade toggles. Boom. Mantis blade. Out. Or which is a toggle for 2 mantis blade. Mantis blade fist troll. Boom. Hey, noise. All right, save. Think we made enough changes for now. Let's get this boy uploaded. Oh no, cancel, cancel. I always forget to take out the animator. Save. Here we go again. Don't put that evil on me, Rick and Bobby. All right, close to working. Maybe that should be a feature. Very cool. Nice. Gun working. Over. Leave it in the world. Something about the left hand isn't working properly, but the right hand is working fine. I put it back on the hip. Put it on this hip. Boom. Let's ignore the stabbing. All right. It's a little. No! Look at that little thingy. Oh, snap. I always forget. Oh. All right, so close to so close. I think I might switch the let go into the world. Be a little bit different. Gun. So when the left hand is letting go, the right hand, right equals 1, hand up, true. So left equals 1, hand L, true. Those both look correct. So let's double check our context senders one more time. There we go. This is on the wrong spot. It should be on the gun. All right. So that fixes the gun, except I would like the let go into the world one. Right now it's fist as well, but that feels so weird. It's like if you're holding it, you want to make a fist, right? And so to make a fist gesture again to let it go feels a little funky. I think we'll do 0. Or is that open? Is that where you open your hand? Don't think so. Idle is 0. But opening your hand is a different gesture. Go to template, animator, effects, right hand. Open is 2. Huh, okay. Bam. So with the gun, in order to let it go, you open your hand, which is 2. But to grab it, you reach out with fist again. I feel like that's a good change. Bum, bum, bum. One thing I also noticed was that there is a small white triangle there. No good. We don't want that. We don't want that at all. So you get rid of that. What needs to happen is we're going to cut this right here. Take this face, move it down, shrink it. Just finished retopologizing this piece of my model. I messed up for the past hour. It's so painful, man. It's definitely you want to think of it like a meditation, right? It's like you're just entering the flow state, entering the zone. But yes, it's definitely tedious. Okay, and then the other thing that was going weird was the mantis blade. There we go. That was what it was. Yeah. So now should be able to make a fist. Slides out. Let go. Slides back in. All right. This time I am going to test that one. Just make sure that it's working as expected. Hood looks really good. I'm very proud of the hood. It's actually pretty hard to do hoods. Just saying. It's actually really hard. Okay, so we turn this on. That's just the manual turn on. But we turn on the gesture, it'll turn off because it's waiting us to make a fist with our right hand. And when we stop making a fist, it'll close. I like it. All right. Go ahead and build, publish. The only thing that's missing is an actual sound for when we're shooting. Or when. So I'm probably going to add that to. So we're already pretty close to the end. We're already way over the end of the day.
Here we go. I feel like it should rotate a little bit. Right? It's like, should actually. Or you know what it is? It's just, it's because it's not tracking my input. If it was tracking my elbow, it'd work fine. Dope. Pew. All right. All right. Oh, I should have tested the. All right, before I leave, I need to hop back in and we need to test the Mantis blade properly. That's definitely going to be the default usage. Load in, load in. Yeah, it's so cool.
Interesting. Seems to want to auto toggle that. Nice. All right. Shit. All right. So, what I realize now is that one of these parameter menus, when we open up the sub menu for the blade, it is toggling that parameter, which it should not do. It should just open it, shouldn't toggle it. And as well, these should be both be off by default. Yeah. Okay, that's pretty much it. All right, everyone. We're going to be calling it there for today. There are more changes that need to be made, but we're going to be doing those tomorrow. Just wrap those up, put a pin in them, move on to my other avatar commission and some additional projects as well. So we'll be getting to those soon. But Snartum, Poop, Battle Engineer, Era, thank you all for hanging out with me today. Val, Arctic, if you're out there, hope you're having a fantastic Tuesday. It's just Tuesday. Egress, thank you for the follow today, and thank you for coming by. Hope you had a good time hanging out with your friends. Rogue, also thank you for the follow. What's their name? Quilon, Ved Quilon. I'll be following up with you two over Discord, but thank you for the follows and coming by the stream today. Yeah, I think that should be about everyone. If I didn't get out, you're just lurking, feel free to hit that follow button. I'll be back tomorrow for another full day of modeling madness. So come by and hang out. Anyway, see y'all later. Have a good rest of your Tuesday. Bye.